Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Nick, we're on the zxspectrum 48K this time, and we're playing a game called Powerboat Simulator, published by Codemasters in 1989. It's a game we've already reviewed on the Commodore Amiga, which was sort of like okay for 16-bit, but you felt the Amiga could do it so much better. So let's see what it's doing on the ZX Spectrum. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST and the Commodore 64. It's 1 to 2 players, but I'm the only player here. If there was 2 players, it would be simultaneous at the same time. We'll choose which boat we'll want. We'll have that cool yellow one, I think, first of all. We'll play with both. It's a simulator, I think, in name only. Vertical scrolling, you must survive as long as you possibly can. You're equipped with 5 mines you can dump behind. So here we go in our speedboat. Now, you must avoid all enemy stuff. M is more mines, so let's collect those. There's some guys rowing also. Now, I'm in the top left there. That's what you need to look at. So my fuel's gradually running out in that blue bar. I can pick up extra fuel by hitting, well, when I hit the icon called F. Avoid the boats knocking you into the scenery. That's what you need to do. So it's essentially, it's an obstacle course. It's playing quite well. It works quite well for a ZX Spectrum game. It's like ramps, and I've hit a bomb. But normally I would have gone over a ramp. Well, I say normally. I hope normally I would have gone over a ramp and cleared that with great skill. Oh, look at that. Is that the end? The levels on the Commodore Amiga version were quite a bit longer than this. It looks like we're going to have smaller levels here. Now, after each one, I think there's going to be bonus levels. Here we go. And we need to go between these 2 mine things each time until we get to the end. Looks like the boat's turned yellow this time. This looks a bit tighter than the Amiga version also. Right, hang on. See if we can do it. Go back and forth, up and down the screen, and I've got kaboomed there. Yeah, so start with 5 mines, dump them behind to hit your enemy, don't get bashed into the scenery. The occasional helicopter might fly over to cause a bit of bother. They will drop mines and you must avoid them. It's going to get a little bit narrower. Some similarities between this and the sort of like the boat thing you can do in Spy Hunter. Don't know if that's what influenced it at all. This is 1989. There's a helicopter there, so it's quite late in the ZX Spectrum's run as I hit the sand as well. So quite late in the ZX Spectrum's run. Some of the ramps will be fake ramps, and which you land on a scenery which you don't want to do. So you need to keep in the water. L's extra lives, which I've missed that. Let's see how far I can possibly get here as it gets a bit narrow. So try and plot your path through these boats and don't leave yourself vulnerable to being knocked into the scenery. Good advice, Nick. The flags, if you're wondering, are just extra points. There's no discernible upgrade. This could be bothered. Drop back a bit there. I like the ripples in the water they're doing with the pixel effect. That's quite good. Gives it a sense of movement and reality in 8-bit land. If you had this game back in the day, let me know on any system. Do check out the review on the Commodore Amiga if you haven't already, so you can have a look between the 2. But the Amiga's got a lot more colour. The levels are a lot longer. Oops, that's a mistake. But you sense the Amiga version could do a bit better. It's acceptable for a budget game. This one it feels like more at home, really. These reviews aren't about expert gameplay, they're about seeing how you would have got on in your first or second go, which I'm sure you know if you've seen quite a few of these videos. And I think there's enough there for me to want to go back. It's addicted enough, it's original enough for me to want to keep playing. I would have played this quite a bit, I'd imagine. Occasionally you'll see a rowing team. You can sink them if they don't crash already. I think that must be the wettest team ever. Look, there they go, trying to take out a powerboat, the nincompoops. Anyway, so we've taken out the other boat this time, but it plays more or less the same. M for mines. Do I want to bomb the rowing team? I don't know if I do, but this is tricky. Right, now, I don't want to let them bash on the scene. They're going to crash. They've crashed and they've sunk to the bottom. If you are a rowing team watching this, then comment below. Has this ever happened to you? Or have you ever successfully taken out a power boat? I mean, the cocks controlling them must take some responsibility, surely. So, level 1. Nice gentle learning curve on this one. Level 1 is fairly easy. I think we're going around the world, so the next stage after the bonus stage, you don't lose lives in the bonus stage, it will be, I think we're going down the Thames in Londinium, or London to pronounce it correctly. Turbo! Yeah, if you're liking your Spectrum stuff, we've reviewed hundreds of games. Check out the playlist with ZX Spectrum on the main channel page. To get there, you click on my username and you'll probably be there, unless they've changed how it works. So you know how this runs already, haven't you? So vertical scroller. Pro Powerboat Simulator. It's not really a simulator, really. It's an arcade sort of like bombing run. Survive as long as you can, go around obstacles there, and try and get the bonus. And that's it. Choice of 2 boats. 2 players you play simultaneously together, which must be quite exciting because there's not much room on this map. I'd imagine you could cause each other quite a lot of problems. Animation on the helicopter is really good, one of the best I've seen in a top-down sort of like game of this ilk. Go forward. So it makes a change to have a one over water as opposed to all the car games and the space shooters. Vertical scrolling on the water, which is nice to see. Works really, really well. I don't think there was a sequel to this game, but Codemasters did quite a lot of games with the word simulator on board. There's a tank simulator as well. Right, now, there's these guys. Don't knock me. No, this is going to end in doom. Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't get around there. So sometimes you can just be unlucky the way the other boats are positioned. You can't fire forward if you're wondering why I'm not taking these out. You've only got the mine you can drop below. No time limit here, so we might as well just hang back. Right, it's taken one of them out. Not to dinner. Good stuff. If you play this in 2-player, let me know, but don't waste your mines. I mean, you could probably complete this game without using the mines. The main bit really is knowing which ramps to go over and what ones to ignore when they turn up. So I'll ignore all that side. Good work by me. See, I'm learning ever so gradually. There are a few dead ends, and unlike a game like Xenon 2 on the Amiga, you can't go backwards, retrace your steps there, you're done for. So there we go, kaboom! He's done it again, and there's a lot of kamikaze enemy boats about the place. They don't seem to be that bothered if they crash into the scenery. The nincompoops! Right, bonus run. Let's do it this time. It's a bit tight there. On the Amiga, this is a lot easier. I was doing it all the time. They seem a bit tightly close together. Maybe yeah, I'm not going to do that. Maybe my reflexes. Maybe I could have just gone round and ignored that one. Maybe you don't need to go through all of them. Right, level 3. Level 3. And we're on the Thames. I think we're on the Thames now. Here we go. So the graphics look... Oh, no, it's a night stage. Right, okay. Don't remember this on the Amiga. Right, night stage, unless my memory is just duff. So you can't see all of the screen. You can only see a bit that your light is lighting up. That's quite clever, that. Right, flag for extra points. Easy as we go. Let's navigate this waterway. The enemies will collide into stuff and die. Extra fuel for me. That's good. Oh, which one of these ramps? Is that the right one? No, it isn't. It's the wrong one. See? And it's game over again. So if I was to do that again, I'd remember if on the Thames, the first ramp you need is the right one. It probably alternates. That's the sort of thing they do. So we'll have one last go on this. I think we'll take out my favourite design boat first of all, the twin hull one, or the catamaran, rather than just the red speedboat. They're both power boats anyway. If you own a powerboat, comment below. You might have won it off the darts game Bullseye in the 1980s, but on the TV quiz show. But either way, let me know. I suppose they're quite expensive. How much is a powerboat nowadays? Like a basic one. Not that I can ever get one, because fuel costs about, I don't know, £5 a teaspoon at the moment with the way inflation is going round this place. Right. I'm not sure how many teaspoons of fuel it would take a powerboat to go down the Thames. If you're a maths genius with nothing better to do, calculate it and put it in the comment section below. And by the time I read it, I'll try to remember the daft question I asked. I think, what's he going on about teaspoons for? Right, boof. There we go. We've jumped it successfully. This is the go. Right, stage 1, fairly easy. Fairly easy, really. A blind woodsman could complete this one, probably. If you are a blind woodsman and haven't completed it, I do apologise. Right, boom. Bonus run. Can I do this at least once? I'm sensing not. Maybe I can go up and down the screen to buy a bit of extra time. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Right, it's through there, through there. I think we've got about 12 of these to go through from memory. Right, it must be near the end. Oh, look at that. The merest of pixels in your doom. Sorry, no bonus. Well, I'm the most sorry. Let's turbo level 2. We got past it last time. Can we get past it again? I'm quite enjoying this. It plays quite well, the thing. It plays quite well. Turbo. Right, now. Come on, Nick. Do this thing. Forward we go. There's the helicopter. It's going to dump mines at you. It's not going to find anything else. Unlike Spy Hunter, you can't shoot at it. We can almost stop on a dime, but you can't stop it entirely. Just slow down the scrolling there. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way, as you can see. I should have taken the right-hand side and there. But after you die, for a short space of time you're invincible. There's an extra life there, so we'll take that. Thank you. So look out for L's. That's imperative. More fuel, please. You could probably complete the first 2 levels without picking up more fuel, which seems to indicate that the levels are going to get longer and longer as you go on. I like the animation of the boat as it goes left and right steering. Gives it a bit of, as I say, a bit of depth to the game. Oh no, I've been knocked onto the sandbag again by those stupid boots. Yeah, that bit does seem a bit random when you're in a tight space. You can try and plan as much as you possibly can, but there is an element of randomness to it as well. Right, should we go up the... No! Oh dear, as soon as I went up it, I knew I shouldn't have done. That one don't. You can't get enough speed to get round there. Right, must be coming to the end of the stage soon, because they're quite short. That's it, done. Done, diddy, dudley, dudley, done. That sounded a bit like Ned Flanders then, but I don't think Ned Flanders ever owned a speedboat. I might be wrong, he might have been in the simulator all the time. It's a bonus run. Right, forward. Boing. Boing. I don't know why we're doing a boing sound effect, but we are. Keep going. Oh dear. That's tricky. That's tricky then, eh? I'm not quite sure what the answer is. Maybe, as I say, you don't have to go for all 3. But I've got to level 3 again. It's a night stage. It says it's a night stage. It was a night stage last time, so I'm sure it must be a night stage this time. Right, remember this time, when I get to that ramp, I need to get, if I get there, I need to get on the right ramp rather than the left ramp. Right, good. Here we go. It's night time. Night time, folks. Just limits your visibility, really. Right, there's a rowing team. Let's get away from them. Right, the ramp's going to come up soon, isn't it? I think. Don't do the same mistake. There it is. So we're on the right ramp this time. Hooray! So we're learning and we're progressing. I don't know where we're going now, though. Well, there were some mines there. Right, is it this one? Yeah, see, it alternates. So it's then the right one, then the left one, then probably the right one, and the left one again. So you need to keep moving around. Well, hope you like having a look at that one. I think this is quite an addictive game. I would have played it quite a bit. It's a good one. It's better than I thought it was going to be, so great stuff. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Pro Powerboat Simulator on the ZxSpectrum 48K, published by Codemasters in 1989. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.